Hey again, YouTube. This is Engineer Pat 5290 coming to you with an explanation of the different trucks that we see on these two CSX ES40, this ES44AH 867, and the ES44DC number 5342. As you can tell, the trucks on these locomotives are very different. I'm going to explain about the 867 first. And as you can see right here, these are called these are high steerable radial trucks. They're high radial steerable trucks. And if I can advance to the 5342, these are high adhesion trucks, which you see on the most common truck that is used on a GE wide cab locomotive and a GE standard cab locomotive. The difference between the high steerable radial trucks um, and the high adhesion trucks, the trucks here on the ES44AH, the high steerable radial trucks, these actually allow the locomotive to make tighter curves around like mountains and when they're going up the hill or coming down the hill, and they're a little bit lighter on the engine. And some of the AC 4400s that you see on CSX have these trucks, and CSX has been rebuilding the trucks, taking off the old ones and putting these on there. They're a little bit lighter, and plus it allows the locomotive to make tighter curves when it goes around the mountains or makes any curve. Now, the high adhesion truck is still widely used on General Electric units. All of Norfolk Southern's engines have these types of trucks. They have high adhesion trucks. And most everywhere else have used high adhesion trucks. Now, for EMDs, it's the Bloomberg trucks, and those are still widely used on EMD models. The ES44DC was built between in the early 2000s, and the ES44H was built around 2009, 2010 until about 2015 with the when these were replaced with the ET44ACs and the ET44AHs. And CSX has a large order of the ET44AH, the first and the second Gen Tier 4s, but this was pre Tier 4. This is probably about a Tier 3 emission engine, and I think the ES44DC I think is a Tier 2, or I think it's a Tier 2, but they're now ES40DCs because those were derated to 4,000 horsepower. But I always called it the way they were built. They were built as ES44DCs. If you say ES40DC or ES44DC, it's the same thing. For this, the ES44AH, it's really an ES44AC-H, Evolution Series 4400 horsepower, alternating current hybrid. That's what that means. But CSX kept them all ES44AH. It's their version of an ES44AC. Every railroad has a different name for locomotives, and in this case it was ES44AH. So I thought I would explain about the trucks just for a minute because this photo was good because you get to see both the high adhesion trucks and the steerable radial trucks here. So you can at least see the difference between those two trucks. These were both built at GE's Erie plant, if you're wondering about that. So anyway, thought I would give a little brief explanation on this. If anybody has any questions, please leave me a comment in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Engineer Pat, and I will see you next time.